Here's the first game. My opponent is the 2700 Grandmaster level engine. He's Indian, 96 and 98. The idea of this move is F5, which I quickly play. Then I do typical King's Indian stuff. Put the knight on F6 and G6. And I played this so I could bring the rook over. And put this stop any infiltration of their rook. And then I went to G3. Gf2. And here, with my rook hanging, knight f6. Like, if you thinks this is bad, this is knight f3. But they take the rook, and now I'm actually winning. A full rook down, and I'm completely winning. Knight g4, knight f3 too late, queen f2, king h1. And the killer, rook h8. Knight h2 tries to stop it, bishop g5. Too much pressure, queen c7, just block. Take that, trying to hang on, just take that. Block, just take that. A4, checkmate. That's how the first game went. I played against the 2900 Super Grandmaster level engine. And same opening, same story. King's Indian again. 98, and I played h6 because if I play f5 now, they're going to play knight g5, which is very annoying. So, queen c1, just king h7, there's nothing really here. Rook d1 now begins f5. Bishop d3 and f4, like, no locking the position. And we both begin our attacks. So they start pushing their pawns on the queen side. I start pushing mine on the king side. And if g3, f3, that's almost always what you do in the King's Indian. Queen f6, and I'm just going to bring my queen over. I played b6 because it shuts down everything. Now here, just queen f7. They go here. I played king to g8. Now my rook joins the attack. Knight e3. Now my knight joins the attack. Knight f1. Take. I don't even take because I was worried about queen g5. So I played this and then this, and that pawn's just gonna fall anyway. Entry, now I take rook b2, queen h7. Look at this. How do you stop mate? Like this. Take, check, queen comes in. Knight takes e2, checkmate. King's in. Like, this game is absolutely crazy. I'm playing against the Geary bot. Now I can say I beat Niche Geary. Because apparently Gotham says that counts, so it counts now. A bayonet attack. h6 again, stop knight g5. Queen c1, king h7 again. And they start attacking me on the queen side, and I lock the king side, start my own attack. Knight g6 again, h5. Knight e1, just keep going. That stops nothing. g3, let's go. Bring the rook over. And I just want to point out, he played this to make me defend my knight and waste time, except I just don't. Yeah, take the knight, I dare you. And I'd like to see you try and defend the position after queen h6. King f8, defending my knight. I take, and they go here. They're putting a bunch of pressure on c7 and d6, forcing a reaction on me, and they didn't get one. Come on, take on c7. I'm just going to move my king, take my rook, defend the position after queen h5. I dare you. Knight e8, I just took that. Bishop f4, like, they start giving up all their pieces because I'm going to play queen h5, you do nothing. And I gave a bunch of faster mates just to win all their pieces because I didn't really care at this point. I was going to win anyway. Yeah, this game was I just went very anti-material and sacrificed a knight and a rook, which they couldn't even take. They had a full rook sitting. I gave a full rook to them on a silver platter, and they couldn't even take it. Fabiano bought, and I'm pretty sure Fabiano is world number 3 in the world right now. So I beat the world number 3, the 100% real world number 3. Because I'm pretty sure Hikaru took world number 2 a long time ago. King's Indian again. Normal stuff. And so, same thing again, except he played b3, which is really just a waste of time, because now I've got a head start on this side of the board. He puts a lot of pressure, but I start trampolining my pawns forward, and my attack's a bit faster. F3. There's nothing here. His attack's too slow. Yeah, you can take that pawn all you want, but now, how do you defend the position? Because my queen's about to go to h7. Just take the rook. My queen makes it on h7. I didn't even take the queen. Then this block. Queen h3, just take the queen. Checkmate. Vapiano has fallen. The world number 3 has fallen to the King's Indian. No one is safe. Aronian. I'm pretty sure he actually invented part of the King's Indian. I'm pretty sure this is the Aronian Taimanov defense. So I'm literally using his own weapon against him. I don't know what knight e1, knight f3 was. But now I start pushing again. And I start my attack. I play this because this is a pretty helpful move because g4 is already well defended. And it helps my queen join the attack and defend c7 and d6. f3, lock it. King over b6 again, just like close off the queen side, no play. Knight g2. I didn't even take the knight. Because if I take knight, it's too slow. And I played bishop f6 to stop knight from planting on h4 and slowing down my attack. Queen h5. Bishop h6, just take it. H4, take that as well. Bishop g3, you're dead. You're dead. You are already dead. Checkmate. I love the King's Indian. It's so powerful. Next game, it was actually a perk, but I treated it and transformed it into an actually upgraded King's Indian, because now this looks like a standard King's Indian position, except they can't move the c-pawn. They have to play this first. So now my attack is a lot faster than theirs, easily. And they played knight e2. I didn't even take the knight. I just went for the kill, and checkmated them. Yep. Don't get greedy. Don't take the knight. See, your attack fizzles out if you take the knight, I think. Probably not, but this is faster. Yeah, even a perk can be dangerous sometimes. Paul Morphy fell similarly to the last spot. A perk that I transformed into and treated like a King's Indian. Then I locked the center like normal. Normal stuff. Get my attack. Knight g6 and then go. Play f3. Now it's going to be very hard for White's king to ever run. Defend the pawn again. Queen g8. And queen h7. I get my attack. Like, he has nothing on the queen side. And then I played knight f4. Which, by the way, this is a killer. Because if you take that bishop f4, your queen's pinned to the king, and you're about to die. Just bishop f3 is giving up the queen because he didn't really have much of a choice. And I just open up all my pieces, win everything. I gave up my queen just to simplify it, and then checkmate. And then I beat Capablanca, the King's Indian. Normal stuff, e5, then on e7. I won a lot of these games in a similar fashion. f3, if you get it in the King's Indian, is very strong because it just allows this rotation. Or I didn't even take the bishop. I just went here because I thought this was faster. And I didn't even take the bishop. And they just took that in response. They took the rook just to give a check to delay this even further. But at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do. The final one was Ding Liren. And this one was actually really interesting because it kind of like transposed from an English ready into the King's Indian position that I want. Lock the center again. And start to build my attack, like so. h5, and now the king on h2 is actually bad because now this has become a lot more powerful. g3. Queen h3 doesn't work because the knight covers g2, so queen h5, knight d1, but I'm going to bring the rook. Bishop g5. I didn't even take the bishop. And they just take the bishop out of desperation, and I just take back because I can. Because of this. There's nothing here. Knight g6, and you're getting mated. Take back, sure, why not? Bishop b5. King over, you're getting mated. Checkmate. And that's all the bots I have. Let me know if I should do this more and just try and beat the rest of the bots. And especially if I should try and beat Magnus and Maximum with this, because I already know it's gonna be very hard.